Mid-afternoon in Getafe, on the outskirts of Madrid, and hardly a person in sight. But Spain's famous siesta could soon be ending. Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy has added his voice to those calling for a shorter working day that stops at 6 p.m. rather than at 7 or later. Those in favour of the change believe it would improve the quality of life and increase productivity.
Without doubt, Spain is the fourth biggest economy in Europe, one of the biggest in the world. But in Europe, it's about eighth in terms of productivity. There is something that we are getting wrong. Spain is a great country, and the people want to improve and do things differently.
Although a number of companies here in Spain have now adopted a more compact working day, there are many others that continue with the traditional extended lunch break. And there are even some small business owners who believe that change would be beneficial. Arsenio Pascual runs a men's clothing store in Madrid and is among those backing a shorter working day.
The truth is that with timetables as they are in Spain, you lose a lot of time. The way it's divided up means you can spend time with your family, playing sports, or for leisure time. If we had a continuous timetable, it would be better for everyone.
But others are worried the change could have serious consequences for business.
The customers that I have are mostly young people who work and get out of work at 6 or 7 p.m. And I couldn't afford to lose those customers. In the end, you need to be open later to pay the bills, the rent and the staff.
Javier Diaz Jimenez is a professor of economics at the IESE Business School. He too supports a change.
Spain can probably boast of having one of the worst labor relation systems, models of the planet. It's hard to find a country anywhere in the world that has had its unemployment rates going over 20% 3 times in the last 30 years. The Spanish timetables stick out like a sore thumb when compared with any other timetables.
For those in Spain who prefer the status quo, there's no need to panic yet. Following a divisive election, Spain is still without an elected government. Those who enjoy a long lunch can continue to do so for the foreseeable future. Dan Williams, CCTV, Madrid.